Early bird gets the worm first, but a true hustler gets the whole bird. Is just being up before the people that gets up at a regular time, like, you know, a regular 9 to 5. It's Jayhitup, Mr. Do 8 sit-ups in his weight get up, and you here with LY Talks.
Let's get into it, Jay. There's this quote that I've seen you post a lot, and I'm noticing it right now on your leg, the tattoo.
Yeah.
It goes, early bird gets the worm first, but a true hustler gets the whole bird.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that and what that means to you.
Early bird gets the worm is just like that's like a hustler's quote. It's just, I didn't make that part up, or it's just something that you do whenever you like. I don't know, it's just part of life, you know what I'm saying? Early bird gets the worm, but I just added the back part of it. Early bird gets the worm first, but a true hustler gets the whole bird. Is just being up before the people that gets up at a regular time, like, you know, a regular 9 to 5. You know, that's everybody time, 8 to 9. But I'm with the 4 or 5-ers, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything, whatever you getting is what's left. So it's just a hustling quote, motivation, self-motivation, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, because truth is, like you said, you got that 9 to 5, you got that, people wake up 4 to 5 a.m., but being a creative, like, we're really on 24-hour clocks.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like, there could be some days where, like that text message, you're knocking out at 7 p.m. or there's days where, you know, you going to sleep at 5, 6, 7 a.m., you know, like it really, like you can't tell. So definitely that being up has to do with a lot of just, you know, being present, being ready kind of for those moments.
For sure. Definitely. Your night can be your morning, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's like that, because night is when you're sleepiest, you think about the most stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's when a lot of people create it, you know, after hours. So, you know, creatives, we just think different. So.
Yeah, you as an artist, like, when do you feel like it's the time that you get most locked in?
I don't know. Like, most of my music comes from just reality, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when I get the most zoned in when something happens in life, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe close to midnight. Like, a lot of my hits, they come from that, like, just close to midnight time. I don't know why, but a lot of my hits come like between 10 and 12.
Mm-hmm. That's when that nighttime vibe, those late night sessions are the ones where you kind of just like, lock in.
Yeah, not too late, but just not too early. So yeah, I guess my mind works the best when that's a crazy stat to keep for yourself as well, though.
Yeah.
Like, knowing what time you record the best, or just be more into it. But I pay attention to that type of stuff.
And now, how about, because I'm sure, you know, you've recorded at studios, you've recorded at home studios, like kind of like what is it with the environment that you think helps you get the most into your zone?
All of that matters, man. It's just, it can be anything it can be like a magazine that can just help you write, just help you remember things, just things around you, man, and that it just make you feel comfortable. Like, I like to record in the studio by myself if I'm working on just, you know, personal music or stuff like that, because I don't really need a lot of, you know, like, things with me when I'm by myself to record. But the setup definitely counts, man. It's just, I don't know, as a creator, it just make you be more involved. It make you want to just think about more, you know, when the atmosphere is correct, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is why certain people, you know, take certain, you know, drugs, or just, I don't know, it just make you just feel better to present your best material.
Mm-hmm. So that little drug topic, or like, you know, that drink topic, like, I feel like that's one that's interesting. Like, like, what's your thought on how, like, in this industry, people ultimately, like, they kind of expect some, like, drug uses or some certain type of expect, like, oh yeah, I'm using that kind of just to get creative, or I'm just using that because it gets me in my zone. Like, you know, like, what do you think about that?
I mean, I think it works, man. Like, I don't take any type of, like, super extended drug, you know, to you know, write music. But, you know, under the influence, like, if I take a shot or two, like, it makes me think, but I don't know, it makes me think less, which is better for music. You less conscious about it, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of, that's when you can make, like, door around with wall, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not writing it. You don't care about the how can I put it? You just don't care about how it's put together, I should say, you know what I'm saying?
You're putting you're kind of like your guard down, like you're just kind of expressing yourself without kind of being
you're
thought.
not more concerned about the reaction of someone as opposed to when you more sober. It's like I can't say that, they'll think this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's outside of music. It's just that's how it is when you're under the influence. It's just you care less about certain things you do. But in the creative world, it works in your favor. So I guess the more drugs or the heavier the drug, they feel like the better the music. So a lot of people get kind of carried away with it to where it's physically showing that they're using drugs, and they don't know it because they're producing their best music through the drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it can definitely backfire, and it sometimes be too late. Sometimes it's stuff like that.
Yeah, shit, that's real. Now, one thing that I noticed, like we were just talking about before, you dropped an 11-song project, and you already have 7 visuals out. That's way above halfway. Like you're just a couple away from pretty much being the whole project. Like, what made you decide, like, why are you so invested into visuals? What do you think it brings to your music?
Because like even with your senses, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to see things first. Like that's why visuals so important. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like before I want to hear it, I want to be attracted to it. So like when I took my time, I dropped that album July 23rd, Heartless, last year. And here we are, we in March now, so it's like, I'm still pushing it. Like I dropped 7 videos. I might shoot the visual album, you know what I'm saying? But I learned that like, when you try to like rush things, like first off, like over the time, I just know like the music gonna hit, you know what I'm saying? If it's dropped in the correct time or regardless, like it's people that album get pushed back. Like I see Kanye, Drake, I see them do that shit all the time. And that shit it don't mess up the algorithm of their release. You know what I'm saying? It's just people still wait for it, you know what I'm saying? Like if your fans was consumers, you know what I'm saying, and we were like the artists were chef, you feel what I'm saying? There's plenty of chefs out there, you know what I'm saying? Chefs being more artists, every day people learn how to cook, you know what I'm saying? But if my food is good, you will literally kind of like put yourself through inhumane conditions, just waiting for my food, you feel what I'm saying? So like the music gonna hit when it hit regardless. So, I just learned with this project, I didn't want to rush the food, you feel what I'm saying? And the fans will wait. You feel me? Like they'll wait, and even some of that stuff was just from 2020, 2019. I just sat on it. I dropped still, but I just which ones was album worthy. And I sneak peek it, and people hear it probably a year ago, and they're like, "Oh, finally it dropped." We see that all the time. Other artists, they'll sneak peek something from about 2 years ago. Oh, he finally dropped it. I've been waiting. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want to rush this project and, move on too fast. Certain songs I feel like could be the one. I always feel like it's the one. I just didn't want to, move forward too fast, man. Let the plate cook a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Put my best seasoning on it, you know what I'm saying? Take my time with it. So when I do present it, it's good food, you feel me? So
yeah. And I think, what you said is it's really hard for artists to do that. Like you said, you would be still creating, still dropping during the time, but you have an idea of like, oh, this specific record I think matches the album, matches the project. Like it's not just so much single bass. Like, what type of feeling does a record have to give you for you to say that's the one you want to hold on?
Some words that I use and some of the things that I hear, you know what I'm saying, they kind of just coincide with another song, and I just put it together. So like I be creating like clusters of songs. So like if I have like, if I record one song and I hear something else in another song I recorded, I just piece it with that. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, you record and you get away from a cluster too much, you just put it out as an EP and just let it make sense. Or sometimes EP don't have to make sense, but once I put certain things together and I'm at like 6 or 7 songs that kind of like, they can go consecutive, I that's the album path right there, you know what I'm saying? But I work on that, and I still try to drop at the same time because, consistency is key, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, the regular stuff.
So you got your singles that are still going to be continuously growing, but you'll still have the album building in this kind of clusters, depending on what songs you're creating and what mood you're in ultimately, I believe.
For sure. An album have to have like all of the above, you know what I'm saying? So like if it's a hip hop album, you kind of gotta hear some type of, you gotta touch everybody like that's in hip hop. So you need that love R&B kind of sound, or it depends on what type of artist you are. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your niche and just stay in it and just win in it. You know what I'm saying? And just just stay in your lane and you just find your way to win. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about your own way to win and kind of a niche, like how deep into the game do you think you were when you finally kind of felt as though you found your niche and like what your mold would be?
Oh man, like I always wanted to just like be in that on the same avenue as Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? Like just touch the streets, be a little bit more lyrical than the average artist, but I wanted to touch the streets, and I still am. But like I've been rapping for 5 years as of this year, and like probably like last year I kind of like tapped into the spot I wanted to be in. You know what I'm saying? I seen it when I first started. Like I just had to be a little more lyrical to just separate myself from, cause we got like a certain sound here that kind of like, if you're not making this type of music, it kind of get brushed under the rug. But I kind of just, just let my lyrics just separate me, and then I kind of, now I'm dumbing it down, you know what I'm saying? But they already know lyrically he over here. But now I can just, that's just the path that I created. Now I can really just, be less conscious about what I say, don't, I don't have to just include too much lyrics all the time. I kind of just make it relatable now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just now getting to my lane probably like year 4. So the people I'm trying to touch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so it's been 5 years since you've been rapping,
Yeah.
right? What was that moment or kind of like that benchmark that made you realize rapping is what you're going to take serious?
I don't know, I would say it's like my first song is just, I dropped that because of my homeboys, they was doing music, but they wasn't really consistent with it. But after a while, I'm like, let me just try a song, you know what I'm saying? I'm with all the rappers, let me just try it. And the feedback was crazy, but it's like, it was, I think it was like a few years ago, I was at like a DaBaby concert, and DaBaby ended up, that's when I knew like I'd do anything to just, to chase my dreams, you know what I'm saying? DaBaby was at a concert down here at the AAA, you know what I'm saying, the Heat Arena, or the FTX now, but he was down. He was here with Stunner for Vegas, and I went there by myself with I was talking to Zoe Dollars that day, and he was just like, yo, Jay, come through, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take care of you. But you know how that be, when you get there, it be a whole nother thing. But it was always in a good seat, like I already knew. But even outside of that, I'm like, man, I'm here, I gotta be ready. So I brought my USB, and I'm like, man, I'm seeing Zoe Dollar or not, I'm gonna make an opportunity out of something. So I'm in the stands, I'm by myself. DaBaby come out, he performing. Him and Stunner for Vegas, they get real wild and active. So Stunner for Vegas get in the crowd of people, like, and they kind of like, we in the arena now. They pushing them there, like they got him over their head. They doing all type of mosh pit shit. He's slinging water bottles and shit. So DaBaby ended up stopping the music. He was like, man, Stunner for Vegas not gonna show me off. So he ended up getting in the crowd, and he ended up being like closer than me and you right now. You know what I'm saying? So while he doing that, it clicked like I gotta get into like independent mode. So I got the USB. I'm recording myself rap. Rap his lyrics and shit. I stick my USB in his pocket type shit.
Yeah.
After that shit happened, like that shit went viral. Like I'm talking about everybody. Every blog posted that shit. And that's why I started to realize like, yo, this is it. Like that's a risk. You know what I'm saying? At the time, DaBaby the type person that, turn around, strangle you, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Even though I wasn't going for it, but it's like, yo, this is the face he have. So it's like, yo, at that point I just was like, yo, it's a risk, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, after that, I'm getting crazy reposts and stuff like that. And the numbers and everything I had just fucking quadrupled, you feel me? So that's when I knew, like, something you willing to take a risk for, that's what your life need to be, you know what I'm saying? That's because on the other side of risk is reward.
Facts.
So, like that was just one of the biggest risks I took. And I did it without even just, sometimes you take risks and you just think it through, it's properly planned. That shit just was like, yo, need to happen now. or never seen Zoe Dollars that night, never. So I probably would have still had my USB, like, bro, what you at? Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? So the opportunity came to me because I was prepared for it. After that, everything been going up, and it's still going up. You know what I'm saying? He got my USB. You know what I'm saying? Like, he DM me like, yo, I thought you was a lady. Boom, boom, boom. I got your USB. But I don't know. I'm waiting to hear some of his new shit to see if it's my shit, because I still, my album was on there, the one that I released last year. It was on there, and I had a few other songs. I ain't hear none of his flows. I think some of his flows, like, she know the vibes. I don't know. He's switching this, like, the little bouncy, speedy flow. I'm waiting to hear something that sound like mine. I'm ready to.
You got the receipts. Hey, you got the receipts, so it comes down to it.
I got receipts. But it's all good though, man. I think all that's part of the process, man. So like, when I do make it as an artist, that's just gonna resurface. It's part of the process. And they gonna be like, damn, you did that. Now that's just gonna make more magnitude on the more important things, the music. Sure.
What are some of your favorite parts of this industry?
The fans' reaction, that's like the number one thing. Like, I see people like cry over artists, you know what I'm saying? I see crazy things. I like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you able to touch someone that you just never seen before through relatable music, you know what I'm saying, in like a sad way or just a positive way that'll impact their life or everyday movement, I like that part of it, you know what I'm saying? I like to see other artists collab with each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, just a lot of artists like Lil Baby, The Baby, like people that collab with Lil Wayne is my favorite artist. Like, just, I like to see that in good faith, like not just one of those like, oh, you know, send me a song, and then I like to see the process of it. You know what I'm saying? And I like to see the outcome of the video. You know, a lot of people build friendships like that, you know. And I like the finished product of music when you take your time, like not just no 20 minutes. I done did a verse in 20 minutes, but still, even afterwards, I'm like, all right, how can I change it, make it better? You know what I'm saying? Still put a little edit to it.
How about something that you feel as though you'd want to change in the industry?
The way, I don't know, maybe it's just my region. I just want like Florida support to be a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of my main things. Like, it's nothing I cry about. That's what come with it. You know what I'm saying? At first, you know, when I first started year one, I'm like, damn, man, Florida's tough, man. We got so much talent here, so many resources, so much, a lot of things come through here, like even outside of just music. Like, if, you know, the people that's into sports, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, like probably like 70% of the NFL or just sports in general is Florida. So like just using that platform to promote music is just, we already 70% of a sport, of a league, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all that can help, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it just need to be more of that. Like, if I can change that, I definitely feel like I'm going to change that. Like, yo, you know, it don't take nothing to post this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, post my homeboy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in the studio, you know, or when I get in the studio with a celebrity, like, you know, it's business. If I was to get in a studio with like a Kendrick Lamar or somebody, his lane is not my lane. You know what I'm saying? But I know a couple artists that's local, they conscious rappers like that. I feel like he should know who they are, you know what I'm saying? Through me. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, yo, man, check this guy out, man. Hey, he the guy. I feel like it's not enough of that, you know what I'm saying? People afraid to lose friendships with industry friends. You just met him. You knew me 10 years ago. You know I'm rapping, and my lane is in Meek Mill lane, but you be with him every day. He should know who I am. You know what I'm saying? If Meek Mill feel a way about that, hey, Meek Mill, I just met you. I gotta let you know who he is, though, because I don't feel right knowing that, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's not even saying that's just me, but just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That it's nothing for me to just say, yo, here, hey, post my boy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, call me, oh, yo, I'm with such and such. Hey, yo, check my bro, man. Check him out. That's free. Man, I feel like it's not enough of that. Even down to just anything surrounding music, videographers, anything.
Yeah.
Feel me? Y'all should be introduced to fucking Spielberg or movie makers or anybody. Just opportunities should be way more here than anywhere else, because everywhere else come and have opportunities here that we don't have, and we here.
Facts. And how do you think you could change that? Like, what's one thing you want to do for that?
I don't know, man. Like I said, man, not being afraid to lose friendships, man. Just taking the risk for people that that you know once they get on it, they'll take the risk for you. You know what I'm saying? The person you take the risk for may be the next Drake. And they'll remember that, like, hey, yo, man, you know how many people in the industry that put someone on that's bigger than them now, that's forever indebted, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne and Drake and Nicki in front of Lil Wayne, but kind of like, yo, I'm forever indebted. So long as I'm going up, you going up. And that's why a lot of people, they just be one and done. Because when you had your hit, you close the door on a lot of people, and you lose that support. So now it turns into, I'm fishing for a next hit. Now you 30 songs in, and the person that you really could have helped, they the person that's getting hot, and they forget about you. Now it turns into, oh, he being this person, or he's, you know what I'm saying? So just look out while it's free, man, and it's convenient. Because you never know when that match will run out and the fire gone.
Facts. Now, what's one piece of advice you'd give yourself the day before you jumped into the game?
I don't know, man. It's like a lot of things that I would tell myself, I still tell myself. You feel me? Like, well, I tell myself, like, just never lose the hunger, man. Like, I'm still hungry now, but, like, you know, when I first started, it was just like, I'm about to get signed tomorrow. This shit hard. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really matter about how good you are. You know what I'm saying? It just matter about you putting the work in for something. That is, some people they come out first song, get blow, you know what I'm saying? And that's good for them. You know, but a lot of people like that don't last. So just don't be discouraged by you knowing what your product holds or the weight it holds. Don't be discouraged if it's not the one, you know what I'm saying? Just continue. That's what I tell myself, for real. Like, don't feel like it's gonna happen overnight. If it do, still hustle like it didn't happen. You feel me? So
What can we expect to see coming soon from Jayhitup?
oh man, more visuals, you know what I'm saying? I'm still pushing the album, man.
Yeah.
More visuals off the album. And afterwards, I'm gonna just stay away from the album because I get real zoned in and kind of drop singles. Like now I wanna drop a single and a visual every month. Give myself 30 days on each one, you know what I'm saying? And just move forward and just continue that process. Because I feel like I already have songs that can just put me in the industry, man. But I need to work on more marketing, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that, you know, a team should do, you feel me? So, yeah, man, there's going to be more visuals, more collabs, man. I'm trying to work on Kill People beats, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm stealing fans this year, so, if, you know, I'm doing that. I'm doing that for sure. So, hey, man, you know, stealing fans and more visuals, more singles, and just pushing the pen, man. Better in my music every day. Getting in touch with the people, man. That's it.
So thank you again, Jay, you know, for coming out on LY Talks.
Yeah.
You want to let the people know where they could stream your music, check you out on Instagram, and just, you know, any last kind of words of advice?
Yeah, man. Jayhitup, Jayhitup. Just that's everywhere. YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal, MySpace, Black Planet, Pornhub. You feel me? Just, you know, check that out. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But nah, seriously, if you trying to do it, man, just do it. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know what's on the other side of the door if you don't knock. You feel what I'm saying? So just chase your dreams. Sometimes you gotta leap. You may even fall, but you'll jump a different way next time because you want to fall right. You know what I'm saying? You want to land on your feet, and once you land, just keep running. So just push yourself, man. Self-motivation. You're your biggest critic. A lot of times you don't jump into stuff because you say you're not. Nobody never told you to not do it. And yeah, that's it, man. Push yourself. Nobody gonna believe in you how you gonna believe in yourself. So that's it.
LY Talks out.
The lucrative youth.